Let yourself land here. No need to land perfectly. Just the simple feeling of your body touching the surface beneath you. The weight of you being held. That's enough for now. Your jaw doesn't have to work so hard. It can soften just a little, like it's remembering something gentle. Your shoulders may still be carrying the day. Let them lower by a fraction. Not because they have to, just because they can. If your mind is moving fast, that's okay. It doesn't need to stop for this to work. You don't need to win against your thoughts. You only need enough safety for sleep to begin. Feel the quiet steadiness underneath all of it. The part of you that is already lying down, already breathing, already here. If you'd like to have this space available whenever you need it, you can subscribe. Breath moving in, breath moving out. You don't have to shape it. It's shaping itself. Maybe the inhale feels slightly cool. Maybe the exhale feels warmer. Or maybe you just sense a subtle shift. That small shift is enough to rest your attention on. Thoughts can keep looping, replaying conversations, planning tomorrow, revisiting something from years ago. They can do that, and you can still drift. Imagine your thoughts like distant radio chatter in another room. You don't need to turn it off. You're simply lying in your own room. Lights dim, body heavy. The sound is there, but you don't have to follow it. Notice the back of your head, how it rests. There's a quiet support there. Let that support spread down your neck, across your shoulders, through your arms, Your hands don't need to hold anything right now. They can be empty, open, or simply still. Empty hands often feel lighter. If a thought pulls you in, that's okay. You might notice halfway through it that you've been thinking. That noticing is already a soft return. No correction needed. Breath in. Breath out. With each exhale, something in the body understands how to let go. Even if the mind is still busy, the body knows the way down. You might sense your legs growing heavier. As if gravity is slightly stronger just for you. Calves resting. Thighs settling. Hips widening into the surface beneath you. There's a grounded feeling here. A quiet steadiness. Like being gently anchored. Nothing to fix tonight. Nothing to solve in this moment. The plans for tomorrow can wait in their own time. The past can stay where it is. Right now, you are simply a body breathing in a darkened room. If the mind brings up something important, let it float by like a notification you'll open tomorrow. You don't need to tap it now. Sleep doesn't require a clear mind. It only requires enough softness. Feel the space around your eyes. Tiny muscles relaxing. the forehead smoothing without effort. Your face can become neutral, unconcerned, unbusy. Breathing continues. Inhale. A small lift. Exhale. A longer release. You may notice the exhale naturally stretching a little more now. Not forced. Just slightly longer. Longer exhales signal safety to the body. And the body listens. Thoughts may still pass through, but they're losing their sharp edges. They don't need to be pushed away. They're already softening at the edges. Imagine your mind as a snow globe that was shaken earlier. The flakes are still drifting down. You don't need to shake it again. You don't need to force it still. Gravity is doing the work. The flakes settle in their own time, and you are allowed to rest while they do. Notice the rhythm of your breath again. Like a tide. In. Out. The tide doesn't argue with the shore. It simply moves. Your body might feel warmer now, or heavier, or slightly distant in a pleasant way, as if you're sinking into something soft and familiar. If a thought says, "I'm still awake," let that thought exist too. Being awake for a little while longer is not a problem. You are already resting. Rest is not the same as sleep. And you are already resting. Sleep can come quietly, without announcement. Feel your chest rise. And fall. Each fall is a small surrender, a small letting go. Your breathing may be slower now, or it may not. Either way, your body is learning that it's safe to soften. Imagine the space around you dimming even more. Not darker in a dramatic way, just quieter. As if the edges of the room are gently fading. You don't need to follow my words closely anymore. They can become background. Like a steady presence nearby. Your body knows how to drift. It has done this thousands of times. It doesn't need instructions, only permission. Permission to release the day. Permission to leave some thoughts unfinished. permission to be human. That's enough. Notice how your tongue rests in your mouth. It doesn't need to press. Let it lie softly. Let your teeth stay slightly apart. Small muscles unwind. Tiny tensions dissolve without ceremony. This is the body remembering night. If your mind tries to rehearse tomorrow, imagine placing those plans in a gentle container beside your bed. They'll be there in the morning. You don't need to carry them into sleep. Breath in. Breath out. The exhale widening, spreading warmth through your torso. You might feel a subtle wave from your chest down to your belly. A slow ripple. Let that ripple move through you. Nothing dramatic. Just gradual slowing. Gradual quiet. Your thoughts may now feel further apart. Or simply less urgent. Even if they're still there, they're not in charge. You are held by the surface beneath you. supported. Steady. There's a quiet confidence in that support. You don't have to create it. Breathing continues. Soft. Unforced. And somewhere between one breath and the next, sleep begins to weave itself in. You don't need to notice the exact moment. It doesn't need your attention. You can let go of listening closely now. Let the words blur. Let the pauses grow wider. Let your body sink. Thoughts can fade into the background, or they can keep drifting softly. Either way, you can drift too. Heavier. Softer. Held by the night. There's nothing else to do. Nothing else to understand. Just this steady breathing. This quiet support. And the simple permission to sleep.